Yo, what's up? Ace the Alchemist here with Kurt Donovan. We're at the Sesh House.
What's good? What's good? Damn. Yo, Ashley, could you move it back, please? Could you move it back, please? Sorry. A little bit more. A little bit more. Nah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Thank you. Yo, if you're in the chat right now, say what's good.
Yo,
In
yo, what's
here.
up, chat?
If y'all got any questions for Ace the Alchemist or Ash the Quintana, let me know and I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna grill him. This is what we got going on right now on the UD Raw live stream every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 through 10.
UD Raw, I like that. Sounds like SmackDown versus Raw.
Exactly.
You should start hosting wrestling matches.
Yo, I know a guy.
I heard Pterodax and Smoke Bomb got a beef. Is there gonna be like a culmination of that at the next UD?
Hey, I mean that would be a great thing. That would be a great storyline, to be honest. I was doing it. We used to do shit like that. Fake. Like I had like a skit between two guys, where they was like fighting, and then like
Yeah.
at the show they fought at the show too.
But
So
it was just like a skit, right? There wasn't really scrapping.
oh
or
no
was
no,
it-
it was like some awesome wrestling shit. Yeah,
Oh,
awesome
okay.
like wrestling storyline shit.
Because I feel like the Pterodax and Smoke Bomb beef is obviously all love, but it does need some resolution.
Yeah.
Like we need to see like the culmination of it. We need to like have like a certified winner.
Yeah. They do be just beefing on the
I
random.
think maybe Pterodax could get like a tag team because Smoke Bomb has the like advantage, just
Mhm.
like with height and all that. So maybe like a tag team.
Yeah, I mean he got his people. He got his own crew. The treehouse shit where him and his mans, and then the
Facts.
DJ. He got a trio. He got a
So
stable.
maybe like a triple thing going on. Like they all
Smoke, I
grab
feel
a
like
leg.
could take all three of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like he really could. So I don't
Fair
even think it'd
fight.
be a problem.
Fair fight. Or he just send the two as the henchmen.
He's
Like
just gonna
the
grab their
Joker.
heads and like knock them together, and then he's
Yeah.
like, "Now it's just me and you."
Yeah, just 1-on-1 right after that. That's the whole fight arc right there. We already got it.
Yeah, just start writing this
out.
shit down. Like you gotta fucking bake this into the script real quick.
So, huh? Can I cash up you to get a drink? I ain't eat shit all day neither.
Okay, it's about
Say
to be
what?
9:00.
Oh, whichever. If you want to split it, yeah, that's cool.
No, I'm good. Thank you though.
But yeah, man, we in here for UD Raw live stream. Yeah, that's also a reason why I named it that, because it's like the
You
weekly.
fuck with the wrestling and shit. Oh,
Yeah,
the weekly
no,
thing,
for
yeah.
sure. Because I already associate that like with the weekly kind of concept, and then like the. Say what? Sure.
Yeah, and you're doing these twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays, right?
Yeah. I I don't know. I mean, it's less taxing than doing a show. Like I used to do a show once a week.
I
Like,
heard that
but
at the
it-
Meat Locker you were doing them every week.
yeah, that was ridiculous. Because at that point,
That's tough.
I was just an event planner every fucking week. Like it's just nonstop, just planning.
Yeah, because right when one's finished, you're already planning the next one. You only got 7 days, so
Yeah.
not even 6 days realistically.
Yeah,
to
but
plan the next one.
shit took off though. It was cool because it was like, people. It was so easy for people to create that community aspect and like actually connect with each other, because you're seeing each other once a week at that point. So it's like, okay, like this guy
I feel
is.
like it's better to like easier to perfect your craft like in a shorter amount of time. You could be like, all right, I did this wrong last week.
Yeah.
This week I'm gonna do this. Like you have like a set time frame on how to work on your stuff, or like, damn, maybe I should take this week off to really lock in, and then the next week I'm gonna come back. So it gives people like that like leg room to like really grow.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's really
At
the
their
best
own
thing
pace.
about it. Yeah. Oh shit, sound like a dog.
Yeah.
Bro does have a dog, I believe.
Ashley's getting attacked down there by a dog.
Um, but yeah, and yeah. So it was just a obviously like a whole thing to do. You got to do the show and put together the lineup and the flyer and all of the above. So it was taxing. It was like a lot of time and stuff. But
Oh shit! Speaking of flyers, dude, I was gonna tell you for the next UD. When's it? April.
yeah, April 12th.
So for like the featured artists,
Mm.
I think you should try to get like a photo of each artist that you know is gonna be on like at least the feature lineup, because I know it's hard to do for like the open mics. Like it's gonna be like 100 pictures that you're gonna get together, but like at least do like a post of like photos of the actual featured artists,
Mm.
like just like a promotional flyer, just highlighting them.
Yeah.
Like ask them for like their best photo, or even better yet, if you have like photos of them at the event, and then like make like some sort of like post that is like just like pictures of them with some info of the UD shit,
Mm-hmm.
so that people like from their audience will be like, oh shit, this looks lit. Like
Yeah.
they got like their own flyer.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
looks
That
dope.
shit would be cool as fuck.
Because it like not only does it make the artist feel more special, like being a featured artist,
Mm.
but it's also just something to show their fans, like, because that stuff, like, that's what a lot of artists do it for, you know. We're trying to like get people to engage, so it just gives them something to post, like that's specifically like tailored to them.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, nah, I like that a lot too. Like having the specific thing for them to specifically like get them to bring their fan base out. Like I think that's mad essential for real. Because I'm also doing more things to go towards that avenue of like really just seeing which artists like I feel like growth comes with being able to have your like build a fan base and have them
Nah,
like
for
come through.
sure.
So I'm going to be making, well, I already made, I just didn't put it out yet. There's gonna be tickets for each individual artist who's performing. So
Yeah, that's a really good idea,
yeah,
because then you could get like a metric, and you could even share it with them
yeah.
to give them like an idea of like where they're at,
Mhm.
how many tickets that they sold, and shoot, like that'll definitely, whoever sells the most tickets, they're definitely gonna feel good about that. Like I sold this
sure.
many tickets. Like it just, yeah, it's like stuff that just boosts their confidence and their overall drive to
Yeah,
like be like, all right, the next show I'm gonna sell more tickets.
exactly.
And that's really what you should, like, as a musical artist especially, that's what you should be striving towards, because even the biggest artists, like, they want to sell the biggest arenas, they want to sell the biggest stadiums and blah blah blah. They want to have the most people in attendance. Like that's kind of like the metric for success for artists,
Yeah,
beyond like streams and stuff, because I feel like that's another way that people measure their success. But streams is one thing. You gotta have people in the building too. Like they're like because there's some artists that like they go viral and they got like 1 million streams, but they can't
pull
sell a
nobody.
ticket
Yeah,
to a show.
facts for real.
So you gotta have both going for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's why it's like so good to realize like what the brand is, so that you could actually like those fans could be like long lasting fans and like be
Like genuine
just
fans.
yeah, just not just listening just because it's something that's like just a song just to listen to because it sounds good or whatever. Like
And that's
actually
all
a
good
core
too,
fan.
but like you gotta balance both. I
Yeah,
think.
facts. Like it got to be some kind of core fan base there, so that there's people who are supporting everything that you're doing. Because there is going to be obviously people who are just active, like passive listeners, like people who are listening just because they like a song or two. But what you really like, the people who are like your main supporters as an independent artist, is the people who are like buying every piece of merch, like coming to every show. Like that's the people who are
because
like
that's
true
like
fans.
what goes back to what I was saying earlier. That's how you make like a longevity out, like a career out of this shit.
Yeah,
Because like streams is, I mean, it's not really gonna pay the bills for real.
yeah,
Like there's artists that are having millions of streams, and like at the end of the day, you gotta be able to market your stuff in a way that people are actually gonna like buy merch, buy um, physical stuff, like whether it's vinyls or whatever you want to promote, or come to your shows and buy tickets.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna actually make a career off of it for sure.
Nah, for real. Yeah, that's what I've also been like honed in on doing within like my brand, like as an artist as well, because same way of how like it's easy when well, not easy, but uh it's simple to create that core fan base with like events, like say for like UD, like the core fan base for like UD. There were so many events that they're always together, so that like people are becoming friends, and
Yeah, there's
they're
different
being,
reasons that people
yeah,
would want to, be engaged with that. Whether it's like
yeah.
because of their personal friendships, the community aspect, or
Mm.
they're an artist trying to get like on the stage.
Yeah,
So yeah,
the
I
same
see
way
what you're
with
saying.
like even like with music and stuff too, because
Or even like in my case, like vendors, like
yeah.
there's like some like photographers, like there's some, especially with what Kurt does, there's so many opportunities to like showcase your stuff
Mm.
at these events. Like if you're not tapped in, you're bugging.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, just having a way to put it out there and like grow in that way, just like showcasing that way. Because yeah, it was nothing going on really when I was first starting. I felt like, well, I just didn't, maybe I just didn't know about it, but I didn't really see nothing going on for real. So that's why I just really wanted to create shit, because I feel like it was nothing like what this is really. I feel like it's a lot more shit now, kind of more in the same realm of like helping the artists like grow in that way. But I feel like it was nothing back then. So
Yeah, and I still have yet to find something that really captures like that genuine feeling of like coming to a UD event for real.
yeah, no, for
Because there's
sure.
other events that do similar things, but I don't know. There's just like such. I think maybe it's the community.
Mm.
It's such like a interesting, versatile group of people, and I feel like it's really hard to find like different creatives like that under the same roof. Like either you have like an event where people are showcasing their photography and their paintings, or they're selling merchandise and clothing and thrift state items, or you have a musical showcase. But like this encapsulates everything. Then you have like live streams going on, live documentaries going on. Like there's so many opportunities for you to like not only like engage with the community, but you can take the stuff that you do here and like turn it into like content to engage with a whole new audience.
Yeah, nah, for real. Yeah, that's really the main, like a big help of it that I wanted to have. And then like it could be multiple things going on, like even if you don't have the resources necessarily,
Yeah,
or
exactly. It's like
like,
the starter kit for real. Like
yeah,
if you want to like find like your footing in it, like you have to come to a UD event. Whatever you do, like you're making videos, you're making clothes, you're making music, like, and maybe you even like know what you're doing, but you have like that block, like that creative block that some people get. Dude, just come to a UD event. You're gonna be so inspired by all the people that you meet.
hell yeah,
It's like you're gonna want to go home and create that day.
hell yeah, hell yeah. No, that's what I love about it for real. But what I don't know what the fuck. I think my the Discord blowing up or some shit.
And that was
What
quick.
what you been up to in terms of the creativity, in terms of the your creative journey?
My creative journey. So what I do, I'm a clothing manufacturer, graphic designer. Um, I do it. I'm trying to do it more as a trade. Like I'm trying to be more sustainable with what I do. So I've been working with a lot of like businesses. Um, so I make shirts for, say you wanted like a bunch of UD shirts or whatever. Well, not even that. Like I'm more working with like people that want like merchandise for their companies. Like I do like bulk orders, like 60 shirts, 100 shirts for somebody that like has a bar and they need like a logo made and they need 100 shirts made. But I'm trying to make it more, because that can get very like boring and taxing. I'm trying to make it more of like a creative journey, and I think I found like a lot of those opportunities within the UD community actually, of like just making like custom merchandise for people. Like people will hit me up and be like, "Yo, could you put this on a shirt for me?" Or like, "Could you make me a design?" Or "Could you help me out with my clothing brand?" Like that shit makes it more of like a passion, because I've definitely been stuck in the rut of like just business, like doing like a lot of businesses. Like last time I went to the Mad Minds event, I met the owner of the venue there, and he was like, "Oh, I own like another bar in upstate New York," and he showed me like a picture of like a moose or something. He wanted it turned into like a skull, and he was like, "If you could do this, I'll order 100 shirts from you." And I just did what he asked me to do, and he ordered 100 shirts. Like that's like the like how I've been like kind of sustaining it. But like I love when people give me like creative control. Like people hit me up like, "Yo, can you just make me some dope shit or like for my clothing brand?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Like now it's like really fun.
Yeah. Nah, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, I like that. I like that you like the creative freedom of it for real. So it's like different concepts that you like send them, like
Yeah,
based on like the idea and shit.
for sure. Yeah, and I mean there is like some like fun in that, but like like when you're doing like a whole bunch of that, it kind of just becomes business.
Mm.
So I definitely love the creative freedom. And I just started setting up my art studio. So I definitely want to start making more content, just showing like the process of how I do stuff. Like I was telling Ash, like I feel like a lot of people engage more with the process of how things are made. They're more interested in like how things are done or how you do things differently from somebody else. So I definitely want to start showcasing like my process more for sure, especially now that I got the new setup.
That's what I love. That's why I watched some YouTube video where they said some shit like that, and I was like, it got me so um, hyped to get up and do that because it was saying that everybody has their own unique perspective. Like nobody on the planet has the same exact perspective as you do, and that's like your
Or not the same process either. Like people, like you could get to the same result 10 different ways. And like a way that you do it might be not be easier, but it might be more interesting, it might be more fun like to watch, or like just more like engaging. So like I think it's cool to see people's process, how they get to the end result of what they're doing.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, nah, I think that's always be the most
The
interesting
Cherubs
part of
need
it.
merch. Hey Gab, you ready? We tapped in for real. I'll make your merch anytime.
Oh shit. There you gotta be some.
You got to give me
some
creative
angels.
control though. Definitely
What
need
would
some
you do?
cherubs in there.
What would you do for a Cherubs Talk merch logo? Would it be like what would you put on it? What you
I
thinking?
feel like Gab and Kayla's brand is like so eccentric and like wild. Like you could really go so many different ways with it because their personalities are so like, you know what I mean? Like you could really have fun with something like that. Like that would be a fun ass project because it's like nothing's off the table.
For
And
real.
they're not like super like businessy sensitive people. Like you could like do some funny goofy shit, or you could just do some like wild off the wall shit, and they're probably gonna fuck with it.
Facts. Yeah, it could be some definitely. I see some crazy shit for that merch piece.
Yeah,
I trust you with all the
let's lock
design. Let's
in.
lock in.
We about to lock in tomorrow for some fucking video editing, and that's also another thing that I do. But that's more of just like a side thing that I've always been pretty good with, like video editing and like putting videos together. So like I just offer that as like an assistance to my peeps in the community for real, because when you're trying to push out a video a week or 10 videos a day, like whatever your goal is, it becomes very taxing. So like you definitely need the support of a team, or like it's hard to do shit on your own for real. I know like a lot of times I've done like mostly everything that I've done in my life, I've done it on my own, and I understand like how hard that could be, like when you don't have like somebody that's like fucking like, "Yo, do you need some help?"
Yeah, for real.
Because like, yeah, bro, we all need help sometimes.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, no, that's huge as well. Like I feel like that's super huge because I feel like a lot of the time, like when you're doing your own thing independently, like uh, sometimes people don't realize the the severity of simply like somebody simply offering like help from somebody and seeing like your efforts in something and like offering. So I always take that as like very like big when somebody's like actually like um sees the struggle and sees like the impact, like the work that you put in, because it's
Yeah.
like you'd be surprised at how many people just like don't acknowledge or just look at you, like look at like certain artists or creatives just like they're not even people, they're just like
Yeah, like ends
machines.
to the means,
Yeah,
like
type shit.
they
So
don't
it's
really
like
care about your process. No, that's definitely because I've struggled a lot with my creative process, like to get where I'm even at right now, and I feel like I'm just like in the infancy stage of my creative process because I'm very inconsistent with at least my social media. Like I probably make 100 garments a month, like on average, but I don't post anything.
why is
Like
that?
because I don't think I'm at where I want to be at yet, but I have to get over that like perfectionist mindset
I feel you
and
100%.
just start like showing people, like even if I'm just posting a shirt that I did for a plumber, like
Hmm.
it might not be the coolest thing ever, but like it's something that I did, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And somebody might see that and be like, "Oh, yo, I am an electrician and I need shirts."
Hmm.
Like so I have to stop thinking of it like I just want to post the coolest shit or like my own stuff that I do. Like just show what I do. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be the highlights all the time.
No, I feel you 100% with that, because that's kind of also why I brought up the thing about the everybody, like you only there's only you only have your own unique perspective as well, because that's how I feel a lot of the time. Like I'll be like, oh, like I'm not even I'm not at a point to where I want to even show like certain things or whatever, but then I'll think like then like
Some
stuff like
people like
that.
that. They want to see you like
Yeah.
at the bottom level because like dude, if you're watching somebody like in $1 million studio setup, like it's kind of boring for real.
Yeah, and it's not relatable, and it's
It's
also
not
like,
relatable,
like
yeah.
even with my docu series, a lot of time I'll like think of that a lot, because I'm like, this is probably like I'm sitting here waiting for myself to get to a certain point, but this is probably the best footage right here, because if you like the antithesis of like a main like a good story is like you
The
don't want to
come up.
see, yeah, the come up like the whole like Rocky, like if Rocky just started a
That's
movie and
what
he was
inspires
had it
people
all
for real. Like I
put it
think that's why
together.
people gravitate towards like seeing people's process because that
Yeah.
inspires them to be like, okay, I just watched them do it. Like I could try to do that myself. Like or like at least I know like if I wanted to, like I'm possibly capable of doing that. Like
Yeah,
it
it's
gives them like an
inspiring.
hope, like inspiration to like make something for themselves. For real.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's it gotta be, that's the if Rocky started and bro had it all figured out, then where's the
Yeah, like
story?
what?
Like it's
It
not even
wouldn't even be
interesting. Like
interesting.
I
Facts.
can't see myself in Rocky because he just got it made.
Yeah,
So
everybody loves the underdog
yeah.
because we all feel like that at some point of our in our lives. Like we feel like people don't understand us, whether it's our parents or our friends or whatever. Like they don't understand the goals that we're going towards.
Mm.
So like we all want like to see like those people come up and like succeed in their craft to be like, see, mom, I told you like you
Yeah.
could make a sustainable career off of
Yeah.
this, or like I told you that
Are
being
you
like an artist is not like a dumb choice.
are you like, have your parents like always been supportive? Like I know your mom was here, right?
Yeah, my mom
Where?
pulled up to a few of the first UDs because, like, shit, like I said at the beginning or like in the middle of when we were chatting before, I've always been more of like a shy person for real. Like, not even shy, but like, I feel like I'm more of an observer and I don't speak much.
Mm.
I don't really engage much. So that's asked my mom to pull up. I'm like, yo, mom, help me out. Like,
Mm.
if I get too overwhelmed and I don't know what to say, like you could take over and kind of just tell people like this is the deal here.
Mm.
And my mom's a super creative person herself, so like I feel like it was a good fit. Like I feel like she would definitely like fuck with the crowd here. So
Yeah.
I was like, dude, why not? Like It's no problem to me. Like my mom's always been super supportive, but um, she's always been heavy on the if you want to do something, you've got to like achieve it yourself. Like
Mm.
she's never like given me the tools or like the I guess the funds or whatever to chase my dreams. So I dead ass had to get it out the mud. I had to do everything on my own, like figure it out on my on my own. Like my mom wanted me to go to college.
Mm.
She would have probably paid for that, but I was never going to college. So
Mm.
she was like, "You gotta figure it out then. What you want to do?" And that's I feel like built like a lot of like drive for me too, though. Because if it was handed to me, I feel like I don't think I would have found like the creative drive that I have now.
Yeah, similar to how we was talking about earlier. Like if you don't you have the steps, like do it for
Yeah,
yourself. Like,
I built this shit brick by brick.
yeah,
I bought
facts.
every fucking piece of equipment in my art studio, so like I know, like, you know what I mean, like the blood, sweat, and tears that go into it. So like nobody could take it away from me for real. Like if, like you said, if I lost it all tomorrow, I would know exactly what to do, like to get it back,
Yeah,
because it wasn't given to me.
yeah. No, that's good too, and that's good that I think it's a lot easier to for like parents to accept like a lot of what um because like I think it's easier for parents to accept when they see you in person, like pursuing your dream and stuff like that
Yeah,
too, because I feel like a lot of like my parents were very weary until like I really started doing like the in-person shows and like
for
showing
sure.
that like even though it wasn't even like a thing that was like making like a substantial amount of money at all, like it was losing money a lot. So
Yeah,
but just the thing of just like, okay, like this is an
you're
actual
working towards
tangible
something.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
like
not just fucking
yeah,
around.
yeah,
I feel like that's another reason I wanted to bring my mom to. Like I was
yeah,
like, yo,
just to
like
see
so you
like
could see
what's
like
going
me
on.
in the process of like she saw me at my studio putting the stuff together that I brought here. Like
Mhm.
you know, she sees the work I'm putting into it. That's not just like some haphazard thing that like I'm putting like the minimal effort into.
Yeah,
It's something that I'm like actually working towards. And shoot, it's paying off for real. I just have to be more consistent with social media for real.
I feel you.
I feel like it would blow up even crazier.
I feel you. Yeah, that's really like that's what I was just having a conversation about the other day. Like I'm very glad that we live in the time that we do now, because it's very much power to the people, in the sense like we really can put out. I'm watching people put out content and like growing thousands of. It was also a TikTok commercial. I mean, every time I watch that fucking TikTok commercial, I get mad every time.
Which one?
The commercial that be like, we're a business. Yeah, like my first week on TikTok, I grew da da. Now I got millions of da da for my business. I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, what did you do, bro? Cause I'm on here every day. Like, so
Yeah, nah. TikTok is crazy. I actually have a cousin that is like a professional TikToker.
oh yeah,
She gets like millions of views on her videos, and she
yeah.
like posts like at this point she just like does like all sponsored videos, like TikTok shop videos. Like she's really
Mm.
making money off of that shit.
Yeah, man.
Like
That's what I'm
TikTok
saying.
is
Like,
definitely possible. And she just posts like family content, like mom content, women's content, like
yeah,
and dude, people tap in like but she's super consistent, always on live like every other day if not every day, posting 2 to 3 videos a day on TikTok. Like
mm.
that's really what the key is for real with
Yeah,
anything that you do. Like even Kurt said, the gym, you got a wrestling match, like you gotta be consistent. Like
yeah,
if you want to achieve the results that like you're looking for, you have to be consistent in anything that you do.
yeah. Big part of why UD even is like where it is right now is just how consistently the shows have happened, and just building and that snowball effect for real. Um, and I think that damn, I had a great thing. I just fucking lost it. What were we just talking about?
Consistency.
Facts.
But that's
Uh,
like a very broad sure, that's good.
Damn,
Thinking
I
about
had a
anything.
great thing to say. Oh, what is it about TikTok? Oh shit. What?
The commercial?
The commercial.
On TikTok.
Damn, I lost my whole train of thought. This goddamn Stella, motherfucking
Got
Stelly.
bro geeking.
Um, but yeah, no, it's yeah, a lot of people like I like well it's the I saw something that said like 85% of the artists today that uh are like get big have started by having a buzz on social media or like TikTok.
Yeah, that's the way now.
So
That's definitely the cheat code. Like I feel like anybody can do anything, whether you're like even like on the street just doing skits, like just being funny.
yeah,
Like you can literally blow up off of that if you have the right personality or if you're just consistent with it. Like
absolutely.
you can do anything that you want to do for real in this time.
Like even with this, like I just started doing heavily. Like I'm tapped into Opus Studio heavy right now. Like
What's
that's
that?
like you take the whole like thing and
Is that what this is?
no, this is OBS.
Oh, okay.
And Opus is like you take like a long form video and put it in there and it give you like 30 clips
Oh,
of
yeah,
it
that's
type
fire.
shit. So I've been like really tapped in with that just to save time but also like have mad options of shit to just put out because
You
that's
got
really
hella
what
content, dude.
yeah, because that's the videos that do well or the videos that are heavily like clipped and like just a short form content just to like put it out and try to scale it in that way.
For
Definitely,
sure. 30,
that's
I try to keep my videos under a minute, like even
yeah.
with the shit that I post, like
Mhm.
because that's the best way to build engagement. People are swiping now. Like you got to catch their attention probably like in the first
Yeah.
10 seconds of your video,
For
and
real.
then hold their attention the next 30 seconds. Like
Yeah, that's why like a lot of it is like within every video and shit. Like I be thinking of like the hook, and
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to catch
some
that
to
fucking that attention real quick and then hold it.
yeah, for sure. Just like bring them into, give them something to like latch onto and bring them into that world for real. And, like building up that. That's what I want to really like. That's what I'm really honed in on trying to scale like my music with the content and try to scale like UD with the content to have like a bigger, just a wider fan base of people like not only just within New Jersey but just like around the world for real. Cause like even like shit like this, like
Anybody can see this. Anybody
yeah,
can
exactly.
We got people in Florida, even though it's Curl, but still.
For real, and that's why that's the whole thing of I'm looking at it like yo at some point because there's like there's shit that's not as no hate to that but it's just like if there's shit that's not as good that's fucking doing substantial numbers it's just like yo this kid absolutely is just doing the correct like things to actually get it to that point. But you'd be surprised. There's so many. I would say the majority of artists um, who I try to help like grow like do not like content.
Nah, dude, I'm the same way. But I think
Yeah.
I'm more like Ashley. I'm more of a perfectionist. Like when I put stuff out, I'm more introspective about the things that I put out.
Mhm.
Like I want it to have like an underlying message, like
Facts.
a thematic tone, a cinematic fucking feeling, like you know what I mean? I wanted to relay like a certain thing,
Yeah.
and like I feel like it's really hard to capture those things. Like so, it takes me a lot longer to make content than it would somebody else,
Yeah.
and I kind of just gave up for real for a while.
Mhm.
But I think I'm gonna find my niche and more just showing the process. Cause I posted something on my story the other day, where I was just showing me making a shirt, and it went crazy. Like
Right.
it probably got like the most engagement of any story I've ever posted.
That's dope.
So I was like, damn.
Time to double down on that.
Yeah, like
Oh, you
people
got
went
something?
crazy. I'm like, damn, I
Oh,
should have
that's
posted
good.
this on my main page. It would have probably went dumb. Like, but
You still can.
I still could, but I just want to do something even like that's the perfectionist in me though. I wanted to like level it up, like man, because at least I know people are fucking with it.
You
So
look scared as shit right
I
now.
look scared.
Yeah, you look like you're nervous or something. It's alright.
Take that back. What do you mean I look scared?
You just looked like scared. I'm sorry. I was pointing things out.
did I remember this over there?
Damn, bro, I came mad late. Nah, you're good, bro. You came right on time. This is Ray. This is the UD Raw live stream.
Scared is crazy.
Yeah, like
You just looked nervous. I'm sorry.
I mean,
We
we
in
are
here
in like this big
in
open
the sesh
space.
house.
Like, I feel like anybody could pop out from
Yo.
anywhere.
One Stella made me forget where I was.
that's
Facts.
probably why. I look
I felt like we were in your studio for a second. Like,
For
no
real.
cap.
Um, yeah, man. That's a great segue to shout out Sesh House. Sesh House is a venue in Kearney, New Jersey. It's a dope ass fucking venue. That's the venue we're in right now. We have access to the Sesh House because we have a membership. Because
I
we
didn't
have,
know they did that.
yeah, we have events here. We have events here once a month, and they have you. You could have a membership too, and you could come in here whenever you want and schedule time to come in
How does
here.
that work? So you pay like a monthly fee?
Yeah,
Or
you pay
something?
a monthly fee,
That's fire as
and then you could come in here and shoot content. I think they have on it you could have one event a month. So we're basically under that, like
Yeah, because you
one
already
event a month, yeah, and then you have accessibility to come in here and shoot content. And like we just so happen to shoot stream, so I'm like, yo,
This is fire. I
might
might
as
be
well come.
biased because I live like 5 minutes away, like probably
Mhm.
less like 3 minutes away,
Type
like for
shit.
real. But I definitely fuck with this spot more than coming
Yeah.
to Pearl because it's like a little bit of a drive for me to come to the studio. That's why I haven't
Facts.
really been pulling up to the streams. But when
Nah,
I
I
saw
feel
you
you.
were doing it here, I was like, bro, it's like 3 minutes. Like if I don't pull up, like what am I doing?
Nah, facts. Nah, I'm glad you came through for real. Yeah, I wanted to like utilize the space more because like was able to do shit in here. It's just we haven't even done nothing in here. So I'm like, yo, we might as well get the ball rolling on that instead of just like thinking about it, just like doing it for real. So I hit him up
Yeah,
this
sure.
morning, and I was like, yo, can we do this stream here? And I was
I
like, yeah.
mean, dude, this place is like dope. Since the first time we came here, I feel like it upgrades every time.
Yeah, they
It
keep
gets
getting
cooler
better
and
with it for
cooler.
real. They even have the curtains and shit in it.
Yeah, and they got the TV there now. So like you said, you could even play like videos on there while people are performing,
Yeah,
like their own personal music videos,
That's what-
or like you said, like do like a little quick clip of their story, their come up.
that's what I was thinking as well when I was talking to Ashley that I want to make it more like a live show, like actual like a, shoot it as if we're on TV live type shit. So
Yeah,
where
like
it's
you're
like
broadcasting
like
it.
like when I go to introduce the show, like Ashley will be recording me and it will be live.
Or
and,
you
like,
you do be talking like a sports announcer sometimes. You be like, and the next one we gotta come up.
And then for the feature artists, I was thinking of doing making like interviews for them and then playing it on the screen before they come and do the performance.
That's dope.
And then like even on the live we like cut to that, but we would have to have like a production. Like I would have to be like, oh,
That's what I'm saying. You need a team. That's what makes.
Yeah, I
this
gotta build that
like
shit
dream
more.
work.
I mean, we have people. It's just I just been moving people to different positions that are more beneficial to the show.
To
Like shit
their,
like that would be cool.
Their abilities and stuff.
Yeah, and just like overall, just benefit of the whole event in total for real as well. But yeah,
Go ahead.
if you guys want a membership to Sesh House to be able to come through and shoot your content, shoot your streams, do your events, do your things, we're gonna have a link in the bio.
Shoot, dude, you should even do a membership for your studio because you guys got
Facts.
the backdrops. You have musical, like if you're a artist that makes music, they have a whole studio there for you to record. Like you can do a whole video there with Ashley. Like it's like they're kind of like the dynamic duo for real. Like
Yeah.
you get your music done and your video done in the same fucking room.
Yeah, nah, facts. That's why I'm yeah, that too. That's what I was talking about with Tag. We were discussing like shit like that. Have a membership for people to be able to come in
Yeah.
when they want to be able to like work on the shit as well.
Because I feel like you
Yeah.
have like a steady people that are like, like coming here and there. But I feel like if they paid like a membership fee,
Yeah,
they would be more serious about their craft in general. Like
Yeah.
it would just be beneficial to them.
because when you have free reign to come in, it's like it's more flexible.
Yeah, you just come
Yeah.
to chill or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool and everything. But like, if you have like something like access to like equipment and stuff, like you're really gonna want to lock in on your craft, like for real, and it will benefit you too.
Absolutely.
Keep the shit running.
What a-
Before we move, we should ask you some questions.
Oh, me?
Yes. So,
shit.
where are you right now with your music and like your
Facts.
journey.
Um, right now I am at a place where I'm really want to. I was just saying this today on my um documentary that I posted today that I'm at a point where I'm just like creating a lot more. Like I want to create and just create shit that comes from like a real place and create shit that's like real and could like just because like music is like therapy to me, and that's I feel like why people resonate with it because it's like raw shit. And I feel like I mean that's why I also call this raw, not only because it's also there's Monday Night Raw like WWE, but because it's very raw. Like it's just getting on here and like that's why I like streams just in general. Just because it's very much like you just get on there and there's no cuts. It's no
It's like
fucking
a free flow of thoughts.
yeah. Like you better watch you like it's if you say the wrong thing like it's yeah you fucked up like it's right here like you
It's no
watching.
going back, no
Yeah,
editing.
yeah. Like so that's why I like how I like everything. The documentary, just everything. It's very just like real and just like something that has depth and like that's why I like what he said with the depth thing because that's what I feel like. That's why I love the community because there's so many artists just like that have depth. Um, the downside to it is that artists with depth don't want to make content and stuff,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah, I
the
feel
main
like
thing that
the
helps.
best people hide in the shadows
Yeah,
because they're like either perfectionists or they're just like freaking locked in their craft, like
yeah.
just like trying to make it something like so perfect. But like,
Yeah,
dude, you
and
just
the
have to
and the
let the world
stigma
see it. You
and
have
the
to like
stigma
show
as
it.
well of like thinking of content is just like oh you found your favorite song of the summer type shit like and I feel like that just throws off the real artist be like oh my
Yeah.
that's I hate
Yeah,
that
there's something
like
like
I
a
feel
little
that
corny about making like it feels like self-deprecating or something. Like you
yeah
feel like damn, like you're really putting yourself out there. Like you're kind of like panhandling, like in a sense. But it's the world that like we live in. Like before, people used to go out on the streets and hand their CDs out. Like this is way easier than that, and you
absolutely
can like make it way cooler than that. You could
yeah
flex it however you want. So like
yeah
gotta stay
for
on
real.
that content shit, bro.
Yeah
Even if
and
it
it's just
feels
like
like annoying.
finding that that's where I am too because I'm also just figuring out my style within the because I'm an authentic artist as well like I need to have depth within it because that's what my music is about so it's just finding that style of having the authentic like real content but I just really look at it as content just like a mini music video honestly with like the same amount of um like depth but within the same realm of utilizing what works in order to push out the music like I think it's a good balance of the in between because I think yeah I think it's a great balance of the in between I think it's bad if you're going to the point of like too artistic and I think it's bad if you're going to the point of too much just about business
Yeah.
like I think it's great to be in the middle of it because you don't want it to flop but you also don't want it to be like some
Like sponsored ad.
yeah like some corporate shit like yeah I think something good in the middle where it's very artistic but it also worked it also scaled and did numbers like I think that's a very good place to be at and that's what I want to find within my shit and that's how I'm trying to figure out my content as well as just have a bigger output within the music and I'm announcing now that I'm headlining the next UD show on
I was
April
just
12th.
about to say this, bro. You have to start doing more performances, dude.
Nah,
I
facts.
forget what that show was. That PD hosted right next to Pearl.
Yeah.
Dude, like the people that were there were probably not your general crowd, but people were fucking with you. They were like, "What?"
Nah,
Like
for
when you
real.
got on stage at first, people were like, "Wait, what?" Like, because you weren't like anywhere in the box of the artist, the lineup of the night.
Mhm.
But like when they started hearing your shit, and I feel like your music, like if you really listen to the words, like you're like, bro, he's spitting some shit. Like, damn, like he's like you just capture that feeling of like that angsty like fucking like Rage Against the Machine type shit, like fuck the system, like we're gonna do this shit on our own. Like
Facts.
when I listen to your music, I'm like, damn, like the community's more lit than the mainstream. Like,
I
fuck the
appreciate you.
mainstream.
Yeah, nah, that's how I'm trying to give it up. Like, just put that shit like straight into the music. Really, just like create that feeling. You guys did the artist reviews and stuff already. Are we reviewing artists? I don't think we're reviewing artists today. I don't know. Oh,
So, you've like consistently been putting out like a lot of content, and you weren't the biggest fan of TikTok before.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
is good,
So
bro.
was I. Like I wasn't like huge like, oh, like I like TikTok when it first came out, but
Instagram be trying to copy TikTok.
we're but how has like your experience been like, posting more on TikTok, posting more reels on Instagram? Like tell us like a little bit of your experience, like any like feedback that you've been getting, like what's your reception been? Have you seen like any difference in like streams?
Yeah, so I learned a lot. Like honestly, I feel like you learn the most from not only just going towards sources of knowledge and taking like input from those sources of knowledge, but as well as like reviewing shit that works within your niche, as well as like just trying shit out and throwing shit at the wall. Because I learned a lot by just posting and how the marketing of it works and how the like the algorithm of it works as well. And I just learned a lot on how you can really scale your Instagram for real. Because like for instance, well, this is more broad content for real, but like we did a video at Party City, and I was
R.I.P. Party City.
facts, and I was just talking about, I was just giving my opinion as to why. This is all perspective shit. Just talking about my opinion as to why I think that Party City shut down, and I'm like, yo, I'm not buying none of this shit in here.
Wait, what
Cause
was the analysis? Why do you think Party City shut down?
well, so I was going in there because it was shutting down, but I also needed things for my event. So while we were in there, I'm like, okay, they have like a 50 to 75% sale, and even at a 50 to 75%
Should
sale,
be tax.
I'm not getting most of the shit I need in here
Yeah.
because I can get the same shit at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and it's the
Yo,
same
Dollar Tree be
shit.
having party shit for real, like especially the essentials. I
Yeah.
feel like there's like a category, not a category, like an order. You go to Party City. I mean, you go to Dollar Tree first.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
they don't have what you need, then you go to Party City. If they don't have what you need, then you gotta go like somewhere special, like Michael's or something, like to get the
See,
fancy
that's how we
decorations
should
or some
do it.
shit.
I didn't even think of that for real because I'm just so much like, yo, I'm gonna just get it from. It gotta be. It's a fucking 75% sale. How the fuck? Like what?
That's facts.
But shit, you can't beat it. Like Dollar Tree had them beat. That's why I'm like, yo, this is definitely why it's. I feel like a lot of the niche stores are like shutting down for real. Like, but
Online is killing them. Man.
yeah, like Amazon got it, but for that specific video, like I clipped the documentary of how I was saying those sentiments of like Party City is expensive and that's the reason. And event planners who are broke are not going to like pay for shit here where you go to Dollar Tree for $1.25 or Amazon. And I had like a hook that said like something Party City, and then the caption had like keywords of like Party City, and it scaled very well, and it did like it tracked to like a bigger fan base, and like more people
probably
saw it.
trending at that time too, because they were just like shutting down in general, so people
Yeah.
were talking about them.
Yeah.
So like that's cool too. You gotta spot like trends and like find a way to like get in on it. Especially you were already kind of in on that, because I saw like other videos about Party City on TikTok too when they
Yeah.
shut down.
Yeah, no, that shit for sure too. Like the trending like aspects of it, and like a big thing was like I essentially was telling the algorithm what my piece of content was essentially. In the hook it said this is why Party City was shut down. That's on the video itself. So there's keywords on the video as well as
keywords.
the keywords in the caption, like just saying the same thing. So it scaled a lot on Instagram and on TikTok, and the things that scale like a lot on TikTok is like I'll be on TikTok and I'll put shit like um more just like broad shit like I'm a New
Random shit.
Jersey artist. I'm a New Jersey artist who makes goth music and stuff. So I'll put that in the caps in the hook, and then I'll put like hashtag goth artist, hashtag da da da,
Yeah, yeah.
and that will scale it like a lot to that specific like
Yeah, people that are just
um
liking goth videos
yeah,
or like stuff
which
like
is
that. Yeah, for
which
sure.
is like, but there's my like uh um uh like difficulty within it because I'm like you, like I want to make this shit that's more like um
Personalized,
yeah,
introspective.
like I'll make a hook that's talking about the song, like if you ever feel like da da da, this is this
Nah,
song
yeah, I see that all the time with your
type
content,
shit.
like where you're breaking down the lyrics or like your mindset behind like how you were feeling when you made that song.
Yeah,
And yeah, I feel like that's definitely more introspective, more personalized.
yeah, but
I fuck
what's
with shit
what's
like that.
interesting is that like um
The
especially for
algorithm
like
favors
TikTok.
more random shit though.
Yeah, like the broader shit. Like when I make this shit about the goth shit, I'll get like 30 new followers of,
Yeah.
people who just love like goth music,
Yeah.
and then I'll make this shit that's like more artistic, and then it'll get less followers. That's why I'm
Mhm.
like, I feel like it got to be an in between. Like it can't just be like, because the authentic artist
Yeah.
ain't about to make this generic shit.
Or just like a balance, like you do like a trending post and then a more personal post, and then
Yeah,
like you find a way to like skip back and forth with it.
yeah,
Because also like if you try to find like a balance in between, both sides kind of get lost.
hmm,
So it's good to be authentic with yourself. If that's the kind of content that I personally fuck with. So there is an audience for it. Like I like to see
absolutely.
people's mindsets. Like I'd love to see like that fucking like thought process of how you came up with the lyrics to a song or how you were feeling when you made a song. Like I feel like that shit is more interesting to me than just like goth guy.
Yeah,
You know?
nah, facts, because that's where we go back to the broad audience versus the core fan base, like like because
Yeah.
like just listening, like if I'm a fan of somebody just because they're a goth artist who makes cool like goth shit, like word, but the next more lit nigga who makes the same shit who comes
Hmm.
through, and if you don't keep making your shit, I'm gonna go fuck with him and I'm gonna forget about you.
Exactly.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
if it's like if I could connect with him on like a personal level, on more of a like the artistic wise and like the relatability wise, then he cannot. I'm gonna rock with him. He cannot put out music for 4 years. I'm gonna rock with him when he comes back
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he like this more than just music. Like this is a
Yeah.
personal connection that we got. Like
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You got to
so,
build those foundational supporters that like just fuck with you because of the person that you are, or like
yeah,
the kind of stuff that you put out. Like they really can personally relate to it on a
yeah,
deeper level. And I feel like when you explain your thinking process, like that builds like a personal attachment because you're like, damn, yeah, I do remember I was going through something like that.
mm,
Now the song has like a deeper meaning to me
yeah.
because like you broke it down in that way.
Yeah, what's doing well a lot right now is like storytelling on Instagram, or like personality driven storytelling. That's what's been
Yeah.
working. Like I did a video like that too, like where I was just talking about a topic that I had in my song, but I never even addressed that. Like, oh, I have a song that's about this. I just talking about the topic, and a lot of people like uh, flock to it, like engage with it and shit like that. And then I make another piece of content that's like um, the song is just about that. And I feel like having the broad content also works when you already have meaning within the music, because like
Hmm.
it relates to a broad audience, and then the people
Yeah.
who can
So I
relate
was
to
about to
that.
say, yeah. So some
Yeah,
people might just be tapping in because they see the golf guy hashtag or their algorithm. Oh shit, their algorithm offers it to them because of that reason.
yeah,
But then they start listening to your lyrics and they're like, wait, hold up. Yeah, I fuck with this. Like,
yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. You gotta have both for sure, and definitely gotta find that balance. But like, I think your content, your music is very personal, very relatable, very like dope. I fuck with it a lot.
appreciate you.
Well, let me ask you a question. So,
Hmm.
you're headlining the next UD, like you said,
Yep,
the next main show.
yep.
So,
April 12th.
do you have any new stuff ready for that, or what is like your process of getting ready to start performing again? Because I feel like I haven't seen you perform in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I definitely I really want to. I really just been focused on like building myself up and just getting the content like ready because I feel like well, I put out a new song in January.
Yeah.
But there's more stuff that I've been working on. I just haven't put anything out yet. But I need to put something out like ASAP and just start like getting the ball rolling and like promoting myself and just like
Yeah, dude, you focus so much on
yeah,
other people. You definitely have to like lock in and like
for
try
sure.
to like focus on your own content too. That's why I was suggesting that you do like more performances even outside of UD,
Yeah,
because there's like a whole crowd of people that never heard you before, or don't know what
absolutely.
you do, or don't like, you know, like they're not tapped in. So like
Hmm.
you putting yourself out there also builds up the UD,
Yeah.
because they fuck with you, then they see like, whoa, this guy's not just an artist, he's also an event coordinator. Hold on, let
Hmm.
me see what the events are about. Now they're tapped into a whole fucking like network of people. Like they're like, what the fuck, like.
Yeah.
So you
Nah,
definitely have a lot to offer.
absolutely.
You got to put yourself out there, because when you put yourself out there, because of the type of person that you are, you put like everything that you do out there,
Yeah.
like not just your music.
Yeah, nah, for real. Yeah, no, that's what I be thinking about as well. Cause I'm like, yeah, I gotta build myself up as well more, and like even people would be saying like I should put myself on the platform more and utilize that. Like,
Hell yeah.
I definitely want to do my own. I'm probably gonna do like a show, like a free show of just myself performing,
That's fire.
with
People still gonna pop out, dude. People fuck
yeah,
with your shit, dude.
just like, but I'm gonna have it to where like they gotta RSVP on my Discord or some shit like that, just to have
I
like
gotta join
to
that
see
Discord.
who like is like in the who's like a supporter, so that I can like just see where my supporters are at type shit. Because I feel like that's important to know, so that you can like interact with them and like like offer them shit. Like I'll be putting like
These are
unreleased
people.
shit in the Discord and shit. So
That's fire too. People always
yeah.
love shit like that, like the sneak peeks, like
Hmm.
anything that has to do with the process of creating, like the rough draft, sneak peeks, like
Hmm.
clips of videos before they're out. Like, dude, people feel like, oh shit, like they, they're part of something bigger than themselves. Like they get to
Facts.
see something like unseen.
Yeah.
They get to see shit before the rest of the people get to see it, so they feel like they're like in the loop. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that's definitely a dope ass way to engage with your core fans,
Yeah.
because dude, they fuck with you, so they want to see that shit. So it's
Mhm.
like, it's definitely an avenue that you have to utilize for real. Show them, yeah, bro, we fuck with you too. Here's some unseen content, some unseen footage, some rough draft
For
of my
real.
music. Like, give me some feedback, and then you could feed off of that too,
Yeah.
because they're gonna like, I mean, if they're like real friends, they're gonna give you true criticism, constructive criticism.
Hmm.
I think you could do this, I think you could do that, or I like this, I like that, I don't like this, I don't like that. And that'll give you like, something to keep yourself like balanced too.
Yeah. Yeah. Some type of like understanding to that for real. Yeah, I think that's definitely helpful for sure. And yeah, I definitely want to. Yeah, that's where I was. Instead of just like doing the solo show first, I wanted to like do the UD show so that I could also like help build that up, because we're also tracking the tickets now. So I'm trying to see
Mm-hmm.
how many
How
people
many
I could
people are
pull
coming
out
out
and
for
just
Hood?
have
Yeah.
a good amount of time. Like the next show is like in a month, like a little over a month. So just have a good amount of time to do as much promotion as possible. Try to sell as much tickets. I'm still like locking in some artists right now.
Bro, dude,
Fuck
if
it,
you
I might as
need
well
help
spoil
with
it.
flyers, bro,
Oh,
I'll make some
absolutely.
crazy ass flyers for you, dude.
That would be sick. Yeah, for real. Cause
Just like I said, dude, you gotta get photos of these people like in their craft.
hmm
And like I fuck with the UD fly, the yellow and black letters, like that's a UD staple, bro.
hmm
But
just some like different shit would also
like
be
some
nice.
other shit, yeah, like that just speaks to each individual person,
Yeah.
because like you need to like try to attract their audience too to this shit for real.
Yeah.
That's how you grow your platform, because
Yeah.
it's good to be consistent with the things that you do and have like a pattern, because that's like brand recognition at that point.
Yeah.
Like when you see the stuff that you post, it's like brand recognition, like you know what's up, like, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
But it's cool to have like a different variety of shit, and I feel like I got some ideas, bro. We gotta lock in
That
sometime.
nah, for sure, absolutely.
Because I feel like the shows just keep getting better and better and better and better, and you definitely want to start capitalizing off of the artists themselves, like that you have coming into the place,
Hmm.
and shit, getting them flyers out that they could post on their page, or that people just be like, yo, this shit looks dope as fuck. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, that fuck with it just because of the visuals.
Yeah, nah, for real. Yeah, I definitely wanna get more like help with that. Have like different perspectives with like the visuals and the flyer for sure. So that would definitely be
Yeah,
like
but
super
I think
helpful.
you definitely should stick with like
The
the
color theme.
the not even the color theme, like the regular posts that you do,
Hmm.
but
But
just
that
have
added
that in
on
an
to it, yeah,
addition. Yeah,
for real.
because the regular posts that you do are definitely like a staple.
Yeah,
Like
and
you
I
built
think
like a brand like identity for it,
yeah, and I
which is
think
hard to do.
that would be good as well because like even with like doing the secondary shows that we're gonna be doing at Pearl now, at
Mhm.
Pearl Studios, um, it gives more like season one vibes, like in the sense of like a open platform for the artist, like
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah,
Like,
I've heard
but
that. Like a lot of people have that like I wouldn't call it a complaint, but because me personally, I think it's a good thing. Like that this venue is what it is. But sometimes people like that more like smaller, tighter, intimate space.
yeah,
So I think the pro shows would definitely feed those people that want that more intimate setting.
yeah,
That more
for
like
sure.
rugged, like in the moment, like you don't give a fuck who's watching, like type shit setting.
Yeah, because then this space could be more focused on like it could be like more focused when you're trying to see how many people you could get in, and also like try to um like build up to get to a point of this. That's why I kind of also wanted to take some time for myself too, because I want to build up to the point where like I could come perform and bring like 50 people. Like I don't want to just like perform and just like have it like as some like last minute shit. So, and I also want to have it to where like we could get big artists in here. We could get fucking big
That's what I'm saying. You have to
sponsors
like,
and
do
big shit in
like
here.
something that's more catered towards the like that makes them feel special, dude. That's what
Yeah.
they want. Like, I hate to say it like that because, but like realistically, that's what all artists are chasing. They want to feel like recognized.
Yeah.
Like they want to feel viewed. Like they want to feel seen.
Mm.
So definitely got to capitalize on that shit. And dude, I'm sure people would be more than willing to send you pictures of whatever they got going on, or you even have like so much content that you could even like take a screenshot from a video that you took of them on the stage, like if they're returning featured artists.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
utilize that as well.
Oh shit, got a new venue. What's up, y'all? Hoping to come to UD38 and perform again. Hope y'all have a good night. Yo, what's up, bro? I remember your performance, bro. I fuck with your performance. Yo, shout out Hopeless. I think that's how you pronounce the name. He came and performed the last UD. It was his first performance. It was a dope first performance too. If you in here, love to you, bro. I hope to see you.
Better and better.
Yeah, facts. Come through again. We in here right now at the fucking Sesh House. I got the connects. Wait. He said, "Oh shit, bro, got the new venue." Nah, this is the same venue, Brody. This is we in the same spot
This
we
definitely
was.
does look like a upgraded version, at least your live streams. That's probably what he's
Nah,
talking
for
about.
real.
Cause he's been
That's
on
why
a
it's
couple of
like-
live streams, right?
Yeah, he has been on a couple live streams. I was It's gonna be dope to have people like perform now, because like maybe we'll do some shit like every Wednesday. It's like at Pearl, and then like every Sunday here or some shit like that.
I feel like that balance of both, like that's kind of what we were like the theme of what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Like, that balance of like the more personal to the more broad shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is like definitely the broader venue, and then Pearl's the more intimate, personal venue.
Yeah, for
And
real.
you have to have both for real. Like
Yeah.
people, there's a need for both.
No, for real. Yeah, you got it. Because I feel like it makes it so that it's like a more more diverse series, to where it's like you could like really get your performance going and like get developed like on on the at the Pearl spot where it's like that intimate, and then like get to the point where you're going on the main stage and like seeing how many people you bring out by you just pushing out the music, you gaining more of like traction within the fan base, within the community, outside of the community, like having it to where like we're actually developing and not just like like stepping stones in a way. So
That's
just be able
facts.
to do that.
That's actually a dope thing that you mentioned that, because I've mentioned UD to like a few of the people that I follow like on Instagram, that like people that I know that are musical artists, and I'd be like, bro, you should try to get a feature slot or at least an open mic slot here. And I feel like maybe they're probably not ready, or they might be at whatever stage in their creative development. But I feel like the Pearl thing would give them like an end to it, and then they'll be like, all right, I did that, now I could do like the bigger stage.
Yeah, exactly.
So definitely for real, like, yeah, like, 'cause that's like something else I could suggest. Like, all right, bet if you don't want to do like that in front of 100 people, then you could do this in front of like 50 people. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then eventually like build up to the way you the mic. Eventually like build up to like, you know, perform at like the UD oh my god, the UD main show. But I feel like having the shows at Pearl like consistently would like be really good, and I'm really
Cheaper
excited
too.
now. I'm really excited though, because I feel like the intimacy and like the spot is just like perfect for like the consistent like smaller shows.
I mean, it's underground developmental, so like I feel like that's dope. Like you literally have like a pipeline,
Yeah.
so that you're creating like different levels almost for like people.
Yeah.
Or even people that just want to like fuck around, get on the stage at Pearl and like try something new, try something different that they wouldn't try here, because they feel like it's like, you know, like a bigger like show, so they want to do like the best shit.
Yeah.
They're maybe like scared to try something different or new.
Yeah, that's what I think is really cool, because that makes it more dynamic. Because when we were at Meat Locker, that's all it was, in a sense. Like all it was like a place to showcase, and like if you want to build up, or if you want to showcase something new or something like that. So that makes it like one kind of thing. But when it's like you have that, and you also have a bigger venue to where like it's like a step up, it's a level up. We can mix the real small artists with like bigger artists, because I'm shooting for big artists for this show. Like I'm trying to get some big artists on this shit to be able to.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is definitely the main stage. Like you definitely want like the biggest of the biggest people that you can get in here.
Yeah.
For real. And then the
Absolutely.
Pearl shows could be, even big artists can come there, and like I said, just be more
Hell yeah.
experimental with their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Got a TV in the back. Absolutely, I got a
Damn,
TV in the.
we
We got
should
TV in the
have,
back.
like, some fucking, your UD playing on the.
I was thinking we
YouTube.
couldn't find a remote though. They said, and we got the beers. You damn right, we got the motherfucking beers. We gotta get a beer sponsor. You got more? Is more?
Yeah.
Because this definitely has YouTube. It's a Roku TV, right?
Yeah. That reminds me too. I gotta get you on a feature slot too at some point. Now that you're actually putting out music, Joey.
He hasn't
And,
done. I haven't seen him on the stage, right?
Not for season 2, no. Season
Yeah.
1, yes, but it's not for season 2 now. But we was just talking about. I think we're thinking about doing like. I think that would be cool. That would be different. Like having essentially the whole thing live streamed. But I would just have to figure out how we could get the mic to go to like the cameras and stuff.
Crowd and the camera.
Yeah, and then
Might have to have 2 mics.
and then how we could transition from the live stream to like if I was to host or have another host be like the next artist is coming to stage, this artist, and then we have like a video package of them for the crowd and stuff, like how we could transition to that.
Yeah.
I mean, on here it's kind of simple because they have like scenes like right here, so like I can make a whole nother scene where somebody would just have to.
How OBS works. This shit looks like completely foreign to me.
It's like they have like scenes right here, so this
Yeah.
is one scene, and then like within the scene it's like a bunch of different
Okay,
things.
like these are the different like layers.
Yeah, like Spotify and like the
Gotcha.
camera and
That
the
makes more
image.
sense.
So then, if I made another scene, it could be like some whole other shit. So like if it's to the TV or whatever, then we could cut to like that,
Yeah.
and then the crowd, like the people who are watching,
It'll be
can
like
see
a
that.
broadcast for real.
Yeah,
Like,
essentially, yeah.
like going from camera
We
to
just-
like prepared videos to live stream.
Yeah,
That's
we
dope.
we just need somebody like on that shit, yo.
Yeah, you'd like need somebody literally doing it.
Yo, Joey, if you free, come over here and bust a freestyle, bro. We gotta. If y'all didn't know, for the UD Raw live. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out.
What time is it? No,
We behind as hell, but we got live
play any games.
interactive games and challenges. We're gonna get into the games right here.
I don't
Live
freestyle,
interactive
but
games and
maybe you can get on the
challenges,
stage.
live music and freestyles. I know Joey got some freestyles for me, performances and wrap up. So, I may no, I ain't gonna bust no rhymes. No, I was gonna say like
Do
at some point.
games and then wrap up.
On some of these, we're definitely gonna have like a stream where I have like the featured artist or like the open mic artist come in here and rehearse and shit like on the stream.
That would be dope.
Yeah, that would be helpful as well. What's good, Eeyore? So let's get into some of these games. So what are these?
Shit, let me go to the bathroom real quick.
So let's see here. Yo, if you're on the stream right now, say what's good. If you're in here right now, say what's good. We live right now on the UD Raw live stream here from Sesh House in Kearney, New Jersey. As I've plugged before, if you're an artist who wants to come, if you want to come and like shoot content and like do events in Kearney, get a membership. They have a membership. I'm gonna be. It's gonna be in the bio of like the membership. We're also gonna have a promo code so you guys could have a discount on it. But yeah, the membership gives you access for the like monthly to come into the Sesh House and shoot content. You can do an event a month. You can do lots of things. So yeah, you can shoot your stream just like we're doing. We're under membership essentially because we fucking do a show a month here. So hell yeah, so we're in here. I should have been in here.